Hey guys, TechGeekHD here again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that I normally don't really cover on this channel, and that's to do with gaming, specifically the Xbox 360. Now, I wanted to tell you guys that I recently made the switch from PlayStation 3 to Xbox 360, and that was for a number of reasons. Now, there are a debatable number of pros and cons to both consoles, and that really does depend on a personal opinion to whoever is the one who owns the console and is using the console for playing games, watching movies, consuming media, etc. Now, I made the switch to the Xbox 360 for a reason that a lot of you may probably not be able to comprehend, and I'll get to that in a couple minutes. But one of the things I really do like about the Xbox 360 is the layout of the I/O and the actual amount of I/O available on the device. While I had the original 80GB PlayStation 3, it didn't have, or it didn't seem like it had as much I/O as this one does. Now, as you guys can see, I have an optical audio out, an EV out, an HDMI out, a secondary AV out, a gigabit Ethernet port, 3 USB ports, and in fact, it does actually have 2 more USB ports under this flap on the front of the device for the total of 5, where my PS3 only had 2. Now, here's the reason why I actually made the switch to Xbox, and that's because of the controller. Now, much like cameras and the way that I chose my first DSLR was because of the grip and the way that the camera felt in my hand. Now, I really love the way that the Xbox 360 controller feels in my hand, and as I was talking about cameras, I actually chose the Nikon D3100, which was my first DSLR, over the Canon Rebel T2i or the Canon EOS 550D, simply because of the way it felt in my hand, and that's how I grew onto the Nikon D5100 I use today. Now, as you guys can tell, I really do like using this Xbox controller because it does fit really well into my hand. The only downside to this controller, in my opinion, is the lack of a rechargeable battery built in, and note how I said built in because there is an option to buy an external battery that you guys can use on this controller. Now, really, that does make a difference to me on how much I use my console. I never really ended up using my PS3 for much more than a Blu-ray player or a media consumption device, and I do find myself using this Xbox 360 a lot more. Anyway guys, that kind of concludes this video. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. I also really do love using this to play Halo. I have Halo 3 at the moment, but we'll be getting other versions. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do remember to subscribe for more content.